I heard that.
Hi everyone, welcome back to the Navigant Credit Union Broadcast Center. I'm GoLocal News Editor Kate Nagel. Would like to thank Jennifer Lawless and Nagel, and now a couple of guests playing for a cure. This is the event this weekend, the hockey extravaganza for Artie Saran, the fight against ALS. Andy Calcione and Howie Rosenblatt, thank you for coming in today.
My pleasure.
Thank you for having us.
Again, the third now annual Play for a Cure event taking place at Schneider Arena this coming Saturday. This is an afternoon-long event that really brings out folks in the community, both to support Artie and to support the fight against ALS.
Yes, it does. We started it about 3 years ago. Artie's a friend of mine. We grew up with him. He played pro hockey. He played at LaSalle, actually. He played for the Saints, which is a local youth organization. And then, unfortunately, about 3 years ago, I heard he had ALS, which is, if anyone knows, it's a devastating disease. So we decided to do something for him. We started a hockey game, and I got my friend Howie here involved because he played pro hockey for 10 years. He's got a lot of connections, and without Howie, the game wouldn't have taken off, really. So, I mean, Howie can tell you who's playing and all that good stuff. Yeah,
give us the roster. I mean, the hockey community really comes together for this event.
Yeah, that's the one thing. Once Andy got in contact with me about Artie's situation, right off the bat, the hockey community is so tight. We always there to help each other out. So I was very happy to get involved. And this year's event is going to be one of our biggest. We've got Reggie Lemlin from the Boston Bruins, who's a Hall of Fame goaltender. He's going to be one of the honorary captains, as well as NHL career David Shaw, who also played for the Bruins. He'll be there as an honorary captain. And really happy to have Paul Stewart, who was a former NHL tough guy and became an NHL referee who's in the Hall of Fame. So we're really excited about the people we have.
And it's a day-long event, so there's great hockey with great hockey players, but this is a family-friendly event. There's youth activities as well.
Yes, we've got 4 youth teams that are going to play. The Warwick Wave is playing, the Rhode Island Vikings, and 2 youth Rhode Island Saints teams are going to play. So parents will be there, kids will be there, there'll be food, there'll be something for everyone. There's a Chuck-a-Puck. I'm not exactly sure. What's the price? Do you know the price for the Chuck-a-Puck?
The Hill and Harbor Chuck-a-Puck, I believe we're doing the 2 Bruins tickets.
So there'll be 2 tickets to a Bruins game for that. There's some great prizes. We got a Mario Lemieux autographed jersey, and there's another Sidney Crosby puck that we've got autographed, and plus Artie will be there. And the big thing is for this day is just get people there for Artie. For you can see people right now. He's battling and he's in a wheelchair and things are tough. But he's going to be at the game. He'll be there. His family will be there. So it'll be a fun day.
It means so much for folks to turn out for the event. And there's a couple other supporters around the corner. We'd like to thank Dave Piolo and Wolf Kennedy. Can you come give us a wave, Wolf?
The Wolf.
Wolf, where'd you go? Give everybody, give a wave.
Great event. Thanks, Kate.
Okay.
I'm out.
Thanks, Wolf. Okay, so you've got this great lineup of hockey players. How much trash talking is there on the ice during this game?
We're trying to build it up, right? I see what you're doing. I like where you're going with that.
Howie,
we've got some enforcers. We do have some enforcers that'll be at the game. Doug Smith, who was the inspiration of Goon. Billy Tibbetts, who's been known to be a tough player, played in the NHL as well, and Andy Calcione, really tough kid.
I'm actually a lot taller than this.
I'm out there to score goals.
They have heels on.
Who's the dirtiest player?
That would be Tibbs.
No, nobody's dirty. It's all within the game.
It's all funny games. I mean, last year Tibbs was trying to pick up one of our bench coaches who was a female.
Literally, pick her up.
No, literally, we were in the face-off circle, and he's asking me if that was my date because she was hot, and if he would mind if he asked her out. And I'm like, no, dude, you have at it.
It's a fun, family-friendly day, and of course, it must be so fun to watch the game when it's being played for the families and the siblings and kids who are in the stands watching.
Well, I think, yeah, I mean, again, we get a bunch of former pros out there. We also have a few guys that through ticket sales or donations or sponsorships were able to so-called buy themselves into the game.
Onto the team. Okay.
And we try to make it a fun spiritual game as far as, excitement for the people that are there. But, as far as the people that are coming, I think they'll be very happy with the game that they see. And I know one thing that we're doing this year to get people in there is the kids. Kids who come with their youth hockey jerseys on get free admission.
Okay, kids get in free, and so there's the youth games, there's the big game, and then as you talk about some raffle items, what happens after the game's played?
After the game, you know.
Yeah, don't let me answer that.
Yeah, no. Well,
I'm not sure you should.
Howie has his own Crown Royal station after the game, but you know, all the youth kids playing in the game, they have a lanyard, and they come up where, you know, all the pros are gathered, and there's food and you know, alcohol that the kids aren't allowed to drink. Again, Howie has his own station.
Are we sponsored by Crown Royal?
We should be,
now.
as much as we drink it. But yeah, so you know, the parents of the kids come up, and everybody who was at the game at some point when we end up, they get autographs from the players. They get to speak to the guys like, you know, Brian Berard. You know, he usually sticks around. He was NHL Rookie of the Year. Mark Eaton won a Stanley Cup with the Penguins. He'll be playing. So they talk to everybody. And last year we had the Hanson brothers. You know, unfortunately they're not coming back this year. They couldn't make it. But plus Artie will be there. And if, you know, it's nice to get to talk to Artie, see him, his family's there. His son Artie Jr. drops the puck. Although last year he didn't want to let go of the puck, so that was he took the puck home with him, so it was a little bit mad. But
maybe he'll drop it this year. I mean, really, the hockey community is coming together for such a great cause. You know, you've got the jerseys on.
Yeah.
But this is an event that's planned year round. I mean, this is just not something that happens.
Something we just throw together.
No, this is a big undertaking.
It is. It was when I started it. It was just me, and like I said, then Howie got involved, and then, you know, Wolf came on board, and you know, he helped us out a lot. Dave Paolo and G Media really saved us last year because we had the Jumbotron working, and so Dave and G Media got involved with that, and there's a lot of people, not just us, but Greg Greiner,
his staff over at Mega.
Yeah, he does all the programs, the posters, the ticket printing. He does all of that, and plus the guys like Howie mentioned earlier. The guys, they raise money to play in the game. You know, there's 10 of those guys. They're raising some pretty good money for Artie, and it's just a lot of fun. But like you said, everybody comes together.
Everyone comes together. Again, it's this coming Saturday. I believe starts at 11 a.m.
No, the puck drops at 1 o'clock.
The youth games are earlier.
The youth games are earlier. Yep.
If you got a family and you're coming with, okay, so 2:30, but the game is at 1, and then the after game fun is after.
That starts during the game. I'm sure that water bottle doesn't usually have water in it, but.
And of course, there's ways we're going to provide links to for folks who might not be able to make it to support the event as well.
Correct. Yeah, we've got was Artie Saran's game on Facebook. And then on Eventbrite, it's Artie Saran's game, ArtieSaransGame.com. They can buy tickets or donate money that way.
Well, I appreciate you guys coming in. Appreciate
Thank
Wolf
you.
Kennedy back there, Dave Paolo, and all the folks who put on now the 3rd annual Play for a Cure event taking place at Schneider Arena this coming Saturday, October 27th. The big game is at 1 p.m. We'll be sure to have links up to that. So Andy and Howie, thank you so much for taking the time to come in. I appreciate it. Okay, I'll let you go around the corner, and we'll be right back here to wrap up in the Navigant Credit Union Broadcast Center. Hi everyone, welcome back to the Navigant Credit Union Broadcast Center. I'm GoLocal News Editor Kate Nagel. Thanks for tuning in for this 4 o'clock show on a Tuesday afternoon. We were here earlier this morning with Jason Fain, developer who was here in Providence at the Ordinance Committee meeting last night for the Providence City Council to talk about the latest in his effort to build a tower on 195. Of course, Tuesday afternoons, we check in with Jennifer Lawless at the University of Virginia, political science professor there, get her take on what's taking place nationally and internationally. got a little local with Ann Nagel, the Assistant Dean of Continuing Education at Providence College, to talk about their program and their upcoming open house on November 7th. We'll provide links to that as well. And finally, would like to thank everyone involved with the Play for a Cure event taking place this Saturday at Schneider Arena. The big game's at 1 o'clock. Would like to thank Howie Rosenblatt and Andy Calcione for coming in to give us a little scoop as to who will be playing, what the day looks like, some of the great prizes that are available, and of course the great hockey that's going to be played for Artie Saran, and again the fight against ALS. We'll be back here in studio tomorrow in the Navigant Credit Union Broadcast Center, where I'll be kicking off at 3 p.m. and Laura Afonso will be here at 4. In the meantime, tune in to GoLocalProv.com and catch us on Facebook. And of course, catch game results tonight with Game 1 of the World Series. We look forward to seeing you back here tomorrow downtown.